Electric vehicle or EV sales are on the rise, but not quite as fast as expected. Industry experts and investors are highlighting depreciation as a key barrier. They point out that the value lost in the first few years of ownership is the biggest expense of owning a new car, and EVs are taking a bigger hit than their gas-powered counterparts. This faster depreciation reflects some broader market uncertainties. While early EV adopters remain enthusiastic, mass-market consumers are still hesitant. You can debate about whether depreciation itself is a valid concern. Some argue that you pay for the utility you get when you buy something, and the price is fair at that moment, even if it is a premium for new technology. Others point out that cars in general are not great investments. They lose value the moment you drive them off the lot. Depreciation is the nature of car ownership regardless of how steep it is, and hence, just drive it until it is dead. Research shows that older EVs tend to depreciate much faster than gas cars. A recent IC Cars study found that after 5 years, EVs have the worst depreciation rate of all vehicle types at an average of 49.1%. This is significantly higher than the industry average of 38.8% for all vehicles. However, newer models with longer ranges are showing signs of improvement, holding their value better and approaching traditional gas car depreciation rates. IC Cars took and analyzed a massive dataset of over 1.1 million used cars sold between November 2022 and October 2023. Specifically, they focused on cars from the 2018 model year and adjusted car prices for inflation to provide a more accurate picture of value retention. Then the difference between a car's original MSRP and its final selling price is analyzed to calculate the depreciation rate. As you see on this chart, the 5 out of the top 10 fastest depreciating cars after just 1 year are electric. This means you lose a significant chunk of the car's value even after a short ownership period. The Tesla Model S takes the crown for the worst depreciating EV over 5 years, losing a staggering 55.5% of its value. Other popular EVs like the Chevrolet Bolt EV, Nissan Leaf, and Tesla Model X also face significant depreciation, ranging from 42.9% to 51.1%. Overall, the average car loses around 38.8% of its value after 5 years. But EVs depreciate much faster. Several factors contribute to the faster depreciation of electric vehicles compared to gasoline cars. Before delving into the factors, consider subscribing. Difficulty of used EV evaluation. Traditionally, for gas-powered cars, depreciation is evaluated by mileage, mechanical inspection of vehicle condition, service history, number of previous owners, and so on. Unlike traditional gasoline cars with straightforward mechanical inspections, evaluating an EV's health can be more complex. Battery management system, the brain of an EV battery, controlling its operation and monitoring its health, is often proprietary to the car manufacturer. This makes it a black box to inspect, making it difficult to get a clear picture of the battery's condition, thermal management system, degradation rate, charging history, and potential remaining lifespan. There is a web of chemical variables and complex software computation, increasing the challenge for the average consumer to evaluate used EVs. Battery concerns. Early anxieties about battery life and potential replacement costs have played a significant role. Consumers are worried that the battery, a major expense in an EV, will degrade quickly or become very expensive to replace down the line. Market conditions. Interestingly, some experts believe market dynamics might be playing a bigger role than the technology itself. Aggressive and overnight price cuts by Tesla, the dominant EV player, to boost sales have caused ripples throughout the market. As new Teslas become more affordable, used EVs become less attractive, driving down their value. Rapid technological advancements. The EV market is evolving rapidly. New battery technologies and vehicle features are constantly emerging. This can make older EVs seem less desirable compared to newer models with greater range, faster charging times, and more advanced features. And concerns about outdated software and computing capabilities are another factor. Buyers may worry that a used EV won't be able to receive crucial software updates or that its technology will become obsolete faster than in a gas-powered car. Incentives and rebates. The complex system of government incentives designed to promote EV adoption might be a double-edged sword. While these incentives make new EVs more affordable, they also artificially inflate the initial purchase price. Overproduction and supply. An additional factor is a potential oversupply of EVs relative to current consumer demand. This excess inventory can put downward pressure on both new and used EV prices. Infrastructure development. The ongoing development of charging infrastructure also plays a part. Limited charging options can make EVs less convenient for some potential buyers, impacting used car values. Unlike electric vehicles, hybrids are holding their value much better than electric vehicles right now, especially for mainstream models. In fact, used hybrid prices only dipped by 6.5% last year, a fraction of the typical EV depreciation as per this study. This is likely due to familiarity with the proven technology, higher gas prices, and the lack of range anxiety that comes with a hybrid's gas engine backup. But the gap in depreciation between EVs and traditional gasoline-powered cars is narrowing. This trend will likely continue as EVs become more mainstream and production costs drop and government incentives shrink. This will stabilize the price and build consumer confidence. And for those folks who suspect a hidden agenda of oil companies and dealerships spinning everything going on with EVs to negativity, it is not the case here. I am not complaining about car getting cheap. At the same time, I am not expecting my EV to cost the same price as 2021. The point here is that depreciation is a real factor to consider, especially if you bought a car with loan and plan to sell it within a few years. And the early adopters of EVs who have paid a higher price without significant government incentives are experiencing steeper depreciation. Subscribe to the channel